Okay, today I'm going to be looking at I'm going to take off all this stuff here now. Take off all this stuff. Right? So I want to keep the chat clean because I'm trying to keep things simple here now. I'm going to keep things simple. Fine. Okay, now we begin. Okay, today I'm going to start from the monthly, right? Because we are about closing the monthly. Today is 28th January, right? So now I'm going to move to the weekly to see my levels, right, in Paris. So okay, looking at the levels, like if we are to use the IPTA data ranges, right, we are going to see that if from the month of December ending at around 25th. This is, if you know, let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, fine. Now we notice that in the daily time frame, right, this was the 20 days look back, because if you have to use our ETAP data ranges, right, this will be our 60 days look back. This is our 20 days look back. I cannot do the measurement for now, but later I will do it. I'll do it later in my next videos, like one of my next videos. This will be the 20 days look back, and this is the 40 days look back, right? And now, sorry, the 20 days look back, the 40 days look back, and the 60 days look back. So this is the lowest low in the last 3 months, and this is the highest high in the last 3 months. And with what we have been seeing so far, right, we have been expecting, like, we are expecting the interest rate for the dollar index, right, to cut, right, sorry, they should cut their interest rate. And if they cut their interest rate, what will happen? The DXY one is gonna decline, and it's gonna send, right, the foreign currencies, right, the pegged foreign currencies, make them ready, right. So with this analysis, right, so I have already projected, right. The first thing I did was, like, I set my levels. So I just did this. I put this 20 days look back, I put the 40 days look back, and the 60 days look back, and I wait. So when I was like trending my first day, 60 days look back, so because at the opening of January, right, I was kind of expecting price, right, to drop, sorry, to rally when it gets to this level. This is where I was expecting price to go to, right. I was thinking that price is going to move up from this level, but no, we didn't. We failed and we declined, right? So when I was now looking at this price, I just, so they were not saying that they were going to leave. Before, they were already betting that they are going to cut the interest rate around January time, but they failed, right? They didn't. They held the interest rate. That's why you saw this thing started declining. The foreign currency started declining in all major asset classes. The foreign currency was declining, stocks was, I think, was rising, something like that. So when that started happening, so we were just piercing lower at the beginning of January. Like, look at the high, sorry, at this beginning of January, we started moving lower, moving lower, moving lower. Then we approached just close to the, right, this large pool of liquidity, right, this large pool of liquidity. This is the last level, that this is the only last level, which is the 40 days look back for Oxy, right, to tap into, to find support, right. And I'm also looking at this sell side inefficiency, buy side imbalance, right. I'm also looking at this level for support. So this will be my major support for me, because if you look at the also the IPTA data range, if you look at the 60 days look back and you combine it with the seasonal tendency, you will notice that in the month of January, February, and March, right, Oxy always rally. So now my buyer still remain bullish for this Oxy long term, for, right. So I'm still expecting price to come above all this level, down to this equal highs above this place, right. So for me, I'm still long term bullish for me. So if now going forward, now this market, this now, okay, there's a large pool of liquidity just below, resting below this level, right. So, and there's a fair value gap here in the daily time frame, right. You can see there's a fair value gap, and we have been consolidating inside the fair value gap, right. I've just been consolidating inside the fair value gap. And if you can notice, there's what I have found out in my price action, trading price action, right? And I have found out that whenever price consolidates inside the fair value gap, right? And also this is my method, this is my kind of golden zone for me, this candle, right? I like to see price gets to the 50% of this week. Now look at what I'm telling you about. See, if you look at this candle now, this is a rejection candle for me. I know many people will be like, smart money does not have those kind of rejection stuff and trading. Yeah, you have to backtest to find your strategy. And to me, I have found out that this level have been working for me very, 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 very well. And I'm looking at this level for me again, right? For me to still do the same thing it always does. Right? I'm looking at this level. We have been consolidating inside this fair value gap, right? We have been consolidating. We have not left this for the past 1 week, right? And if you notice now, since we have this large pool of liquidity resting below um this level and the 40 days look back, and we have intention of seasonal tendency to rally, right? You can anticipate with full passion that yes, that if this price is going to drop, it's going to drop down to this level. Is that right? Am I getting my point there? That we are going to drop down to this level. We are going to drop down to this level. For me, that's what I'm anticipating for this oxy now. I'm expecting that we should still drop down to this low, to this buy side, sell side inflation, buy side imbalance, and tapping, resting below this 60 days look back. That will be like the monthly level. That is the monthly level in price for me, right? So my method now, what I'm looking at now is I'm not gonna say much about this stuff now, this price action. But to me now, in this 4 hour time frame, if you can look very close, if you can look at this, let me take off this chart. If you can look at this 4 hour time frame now, you can see now after we tapped into this fair value gap, right? We shifted bearish, right? We came again, created this low. Now with this thing now, we should know that the price is already bearish. That when even though we moved above this high, right? Even though we moved above this high, we are only now this is what we have tricked people. This is buy stops. We have people that are already short buy stops. Traders that are already short that put their stop loss above this high, right? Now had got stopped out, right? Now people are thinking that we are going to respect this level. Now we are going to respect this level to buy back. Now, so what I did was I just remember trading inside the zone, trading inside consolidation, and I just noticed that since that we are just ranging in this particular level, and there's still great deal of justification that we are going to still move down to this BC, CB, right? We still have great deal that we're going to move down to this because in the DXY there's still method or the idea that price is going to go right rally up. So now what I did was I said to myself that since we started consolidating from this level, that, so what I did was I just take out my fib and find out the middle of this um, consolidation, which is from this high to this low, not this low and not this low, do this high and do this low, from this high to this high, this high, this low to this high. That's where I identify this 50% there. And I say to myself that fine, since we are trading inside the consolidation, that I want to see price come back to this OB, right? This green candle. Then we're going to sell back to this low. That's just my bias. I'm not going to say more about this.